everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to our Chrome for Retail Hangout on Air. Thank you for joining us today from EMEA, from APAC, from the Americas, from all over the world. I know we have a large crowd, so that's very much appreciated. My name is Sebastian Scheider, and I will be setting the stage for today's topic, helping to understand how the Chrome platform can help streamline operational efficiencies and solve very real workflow problems in the context of the retail vertical. With me today, I have Vidya Nagarajan, our Senior Product Manager, who will be walking us through the specifics of our Chrome solution. Now, undoubtedly, there's lots to discuss, lots to review on this topic, but during our time together today, we'll cover specifically Chrome OS-powered digital signs and kiosks to provide in-store shoppers with relevant and timely content. At the exact time tomorrow, we'll have a separate Hangout on Air that basically focuses on Chrome-powered shared devices. So why retail? According to the National Retail Federation, retail is in the middle of an incredible revolution and evolution. Shoppers today, most of them digitally savvy, have grown accustomed to an online-focused, on-demand economy experience and thus expect a wealth of information at their fingertips to make an educated decision quickly. Faced with this substantial digital disruption of workflows and purchasing behaviors, store-based retailers recognize they need to improve their in-store experience and really capitalize on using technology strategically, arguably via digital signs, or employee or customer-facing kiosks. Now, just from a high-level perspective, what's happening today is the following. There are two main observations that I want to really highlight. 90% of customers leave the store when they can't find the right information. So we're dealing with a customer base with arguably a limited attention span due to time constraints, and which is thus highly results-oriented. In conjunction with that, the other phenomenon is that while inside the store, 42% of customers are doing real-time research using their smartphone, an experience that the store really doesn't control. So by not effectively capturing the attention of the customer, by not accurately delivering timely, relevant information, retailers are faced with a conversion problem which directly impacts their bottom line and can lead to negative retention, all the while incurring the costs of foot traffic. Now, a lot of these macro trends are basically fueled by what's going on the e-commerce side. Retailers have led the charge to comprehensively engage with their online customers. An example here would be real-time product lookups, product recommendations, pricing comparisons, etc. The in-store brick-and-mortar experience is lagging behind and is increasingly creating this juxtapose to your modern online distribution channels. If we want to focus in on the challenge, in reality, the traditional store has been held back due to a legacy architecture and is struggling to accommodate the customer's request for this on-demand information economy. Signs and screens in some cases do exist, but they are expensive and arguably inflexible. When we look, for example, at digital signs today, they are, in most cases, manually updated. They require on-site support to patch and fix. The content is non-contextual, meaning it doesn't really reflect the current sale or is not tied to real supply and demand inventory status. The problem is that all this equates to high IT costs, possible unplanned downtimes, which ultimately makes the customer acquisition or the customer conversion costs very, very high. Now, having said all that, we think that intelligent screens, lightweight kiosk solutions can help bridge the gap and really be instrumental for the technology strategy of a retailer. Chrome is the platform to power all your screens, starting with digital signs and kiosks, and then moving on to further endpoints. We firmly believe that one screen should actually cater to multiple use cases, that a device should be repurposed in real time based on the user, based on the audience. We also believe that there's a massive opportunity to deliver an experience that can achieve three key values. One would be employee effective. So the device nearest to an employee becomes the device they need, enabling them to focus their attention on the customer. The second would be the customer experience. The self-service can seamlessly transition into employee assistance, providing added value beyond what e-commerce can provide today. And then lastly is really the IT efficiency component. right? So fewer devices with higher utilization and drastically simplified management for those devices that are deployed. Now, to help us understand how we exactly do that, I'd like to now ask Vidya to walk us through the technical background and give a more in-depth product overview. With that, Vidya, over to you, and thank you.
Thanks, Sebastian. Hi, everyone. So there are many ways digital signs, kiosks, or shared devices can be used within a retail environment for several use cases ranging from digital signs displaying promotional content or business intelligence dashboards or menu boards to wayfinders and indoor or outdoor maps used for in-store navigation to end capsule digital kiosks or terminals allowing guests to obtain product information or to sign up for product information, all the way to self-service or point-of-sale checkout or guest registration check-in kiosks. And all of these experiences become very interesting and interactive using Chrome powered by technologies such as beacons. Now let's walk through an example of how a traditional in-store retailer would adopt Chrome to support their digital transformation needs. So now one of your most loyal customers, Mary, has just arrived to your retail store for back-to-school shopping. Your store is fitted with digital screens showing price and promotional information with change based on the time of the day. As Mary travels throughout your store, she is receiving timely, precise, and relevant content like coupons and in-store promotions to make her shopping experience fast, effortless, and stress-free. This is possible using technology such as Chrome integrated with Google's beacon platform called Eddystone. Beacons provide context for people. With beacons, you are able to get proximity-specific notifications and precise location features. Eddystone is the language by which Beacon communicates with the user's smartphone using Bluetooth Low Energy. Here, when Mary's smartphone comes within range of a Chrome digital sign that also has a beacon, Mary receives relevant contextual information on her phone. Your IT team can now easily schedule the right content that will be displayed on the screens based on the time of the day, whether it's morning, the afternoon, or the evening. And all of this can be done easily through the Chrome Management Console. Mary has now gathered up the back-to-school supplies and is ready to check out. Using a Chrome base as a point-of-sale system, your retail sales associate can easily assist Mary, or the same Chrome base can be set up as a self-service kiosk where Mary can buy the supplies herself. For your IT team, the change from a point-of-sale assisted to a self-service kiosk requires little on-site intervention. It can be easily done through the Chrome Management Console, where the appropriate application can be force-installed or pushed down remotely to any or all devices. In this final scenario, while checking out, Mary is asked if she would like to apply for your company's credit card or line of credit. Mary is interested, and she is able to complete her application online using a secure and private session called as a public session mode within the Chromebook or any Chrome device. With a public session, Mary does not have to log in with a Google account or any account for that matter. When the session is complete, all data accessed in that session is removed from the device, providing a very secure and private experience. For example, Charles Schwab uses Chromebooks in their retail financial outlets to handle opening new customer accounts. They use their Chrome Management Console to put each device in public session mode so that multiple guests or clients could use the same device securely without logging in. Charles Schwab's IT team configured properties such as setting the session length, which saved them time and money. And for Charles Schwab, that equates to spending fewer than 10 hours each week managing 1,700 devices in their branches across the US. So now that we've walked through an example of what a digital transformation looks like, let's review what makes Chrome the best-in-class device platform for digital kiosks, signage, and the shared needs. Chrome is an extremely secure, reliable, efficient, simple, and a flexible platform. You have massive flexibility in that any kind of HTML5 application that is built for the web can be easily leveraged and deployed across the Chrome ecosystem, and it can support multiple use cases. With the Chrome Management Console, your IT admin will be able to easily manage all devices remotely from one location. They can force install apps that they want to lock down into full screen to create an immersive digital sign or kiosk. They can configure device properties using a feature called Public Sessions to allow their guests to seamlessly use a terminal without signing in with a Google account, so that they can privately and securely use the session. The session is ephemeral. All data is removed after that session ends, and in case the user forgets to exit the session is automatically ended on idle, and it's restored to the default vanilla state and made available for the next guest who wants to use that device. Your IT admin can easily update policies and monitor system performance to ensure that the devices are up and running 24/7. You can view connectivity status, hardware status, schedule automatic restarts, and remotely screen capture to ensure the device is up and running. You can get system alerts, SMS and email alerts or notifications when the system goes down. You can also get a status of which devices are online and offline. And all of this health monitoring is easily possible using the Chrome Management Console. So whether at corporate, in the store, or in the warehouse, Chrome devices bring together great technology from a robust ecosystem of devices and content management partners. Like all our Chrome solutions, Chrome for digital signs and kiosks comes in a range of shapes, sizes, and price points. You have a variety of form factors to choose from that allow versatility and flexibility for all your displays. So there's the Chrome box, which can be mounted to the back of any display that is available from a variety of our OEMs, such as AOpen, HP, Acer, Asus, Lenovo. You have the Chrome base from Acer and even LG. And you also have an all-in-one device that is up to 24-inch, which is the latest latest Chrome base into the family. And then you have the Chrome Bit, which is a stick form factor that plugs into any HDMI port. Chrome device management works really well with the most popular third-party content management solution providers we work with to ensure you have the choice and flexibility for your unique needs. So we have great partnerships with a lot of providers such as Scala, WonderSign, HyperSign, Signage Live, Fowens Interactive, AppSpace, StrataCache, Araya, and so many more. And all of these providers help in providing a great ecosystem that works with Chrome. And in addition, all of this is available to a number of integrators who can easily help to build your solution together and get it up and running. We have a great choice of integrators in Promevo, Pixel, Uniguest, Onyx, Cloud Sherpa, Augusto, and many more. And putting all of this together could not be easier. You just plug in your device, regardless of what the form factor is, whether it's a Chrome box or even a Chrome base. and then you use the Chrome Device Management Console for configuring your policies and pushing the appropriate apps. And there, your device or screen is up and running. It's all magic. We have several retailers who are using Chrome today. So the first retailer. So Famous Fish is a company in Australia, and they have 14 restaurants across Australia. They have deployed a full Chrome solution from self-service touchscreens for customers to digital menu screens and registers kiosks. And they use our partner OEM, Aopen's Chrome bases for this purpose. So they have seen a lot of benefits by deploying Chrome technology that has been extremely robust, responsive, and durable, and has increased customer foot traffic into their stores. Chico's is another great retailer who is looking into bringing personalized content to up to 5,000 screens in over 1,500 stores across the country, and they are deploying Chrome-powered digital screens. Sears has over 1,400 stores that are primarily focused on home appliances, tools, and lawn and garden equipment. They're using Chrome kiosk devices as an upgraded in-store endless aisle experience, so that these touchscreen devices are way more user-friendly. So here is an anecdote provided by Chris Reed, their operations manager, who stated that one of the issues they've had since the old desktop machines weren't very user-friendly, and therefore customers were never using them without the help of an associate. But now, with the new Chrome devices, they're placing orders, doing product research, and so much more, all of it without the help of an associate. So way more productive and a friendlier user experience. And the last example is Whole Foods. So Whole Foods is a leading organic foods retailer with over 400 stores, and they are using Chrome kiosk devices so as to provide an easy-to-use platform for HR systems and simple store communications. This has resulted in a lower total cost of ownership for endpoint devices and has reduced team member turnover. And now, given that you've heard so much from us about how Chrome can help you for your digital signage and kiosk needs, we're up for some Q&A. Okay, so one of the questions that has come up is, how do messages get pushed to the signs? Is that a function of our IT department or marketing? So the answer is, the Chrome Device Management Console is a great tool that helps you push down any type of content or a third-party HTML5 Chrome application onto your devices. So once that is done by the IT department, the actual content that goes into the application can be completely controlled by your marketing team. So you have the unique flexibility to have your marketing team rotate the content and change the content that would then go into these screens. The second question is, are there any best practices for the number of devices used within a retail showroom? Can there be too many? The beauty of the Google Cloud solution is that we have the infrastructure to scale to over millions and millions of devices, and therefore, all these devices can be supported, they can be deployed remotely, and they can be centrally managed using the Chrome Management Console. So there is definitely no set number of devices per se. Additionally, with the Chrome apps that are written with HTML5, these apps are designed to run offline. So if your retail stores have bandwidth issues, that is not a problem at all, because these screens or devices can run the content offline. And therefore, this is really a function of the unique network and bandwidth needs of your particular setting. The third question we have is, where is the data stored when a customer completes an application, for example, in the example that you provided earlier? So in the example provided earlier, public sessions is a feature that is available with Chrome devices, which is completely secure and private. So whatever the customer or the guest or the user is filling out, The data goes to the cloud in whatever cloud that application resides in, whether it's the customer's cloud, your retailer's own cloud, but no data sits in the device. The session is completely ephemeral, it's completely private. Anything that is accessed by the user during that session is completely removed as soon as the session exits or the user signs out. There's one more question that has come up, and the question is, for all the different use cases, whether it's a digital sign or a screen, is there recommended devices or form factor for these different use cases? And the answer is, the beauty of the Chrome ecosystem is that we are a platform, and as a platform, we enable OEMs to provide or to produce hardware of different shapes and form factors. And all the functionality we have described on the platform, including the remote management capabilities with the Chrome Management Console, will work for any of the device types, whether it's a Chromebook or a Chromebox or a Chromebase or a Chromebit. All that it really depends in what is your use case, whether you already have a screen or you don't have a screen. So it's really a function of that. And I think we are done for the day. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen to us, listen to our Hangout today, and hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have any follow-up questions, please let us know. And please do come and listen to our next Hangout on Air that is happening tomorrow at the same time. Thanks again. Have a great day.